Welcome back everyone, this is Arafellin playing Zeux' World. Last time was pretty much a cleanup episode. Went grabbed some Z's, 100% a bit of Earth Grotto, did Aquarius Secret, and I think I completely forgot to do my usual intro and outro. Whatever. That's okay. Today, let's continue on with some actual progression. When we cleared the Metropolis racetrack, or maybe even a little before, it opened up another entrance to Dystopia. So what we have in here today, Unseen Underground. This is going to be slow and kind of aggravating. The gimmick here, as you can probably tell, is that you can't see the level geometry until you actually touch the solid blocks. So there's going to be a lot of just feeling my way around, moving very carefully in case it hits, getting annoyed at the background. It's intentionally loud here, but that does not make it any less aggravating that is intentional. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have a lot to say for most of this, because it's going to be slow and methodical, and just try not to miss anything or fall in any pits. There are 6 coins and 4 gems somewhere, but that could be pretty much anywhere. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a coin. It's these weird appearing blocks will appear as soon as you touch them from any direction. So if you're standing on something that does not appear, then it must be an invisible block. Also, I want to apologize to anyone who may be photosensitive, because this is not your level. Okay. Looks like you may have a bit of a safety net here. As I recall, that does not last, so would it be a little more careful moving forward. The bugs are, of course, here to show you what's safe. If this were a Mario game, I might be able to get a fire flower and use that to bounce on those things to see where they are ahead of time. But it's not, and yeah, like I said, eventually the safety net goes away. The one good thing about a stage like this is that the geometry does not change, so once you know where things are, you can maybe kind of remember it and save a little time the next time through. Okay, so we're into new stuff here. I think there's a little alcoves on each side, and it just kind of goes up and up. Just a little bit up. I might be misremembering. There may be something like that further in the level, or in another level entirely. Okay. I'm not sure if I didn't step out far enough. Yeah, I just didn't step far enough out. There's kind of a balancing game here between going so far that you risk walking off, or not quite going far enough for the block to appear in the first place. I think that's all solid there. Yep. Okay, there's a coin. So that's 2 of the coins found out of 6. Yeah, I think this is a level, if I don't find everything, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to go left or right. I'm not sure there even is anything left. Just kind of, no. Okay, so there is. That could have gone bad. Okay, so that's solid there. Yeah, this level is not going to make for exciting video. It's just, you either take it very slowly, or you rush and get yourself killed. Or maybe if you're lucky, you don't get yourself killed, but... Okay, there's another coin there, I think. No, that's a 1-up. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is back at the beginning. So that was all optional for the pouch of gems and coins and the hidden 1-up. So back here. Looks like you do want to go to the right. Okay, this floor continues here. There's a wall there. Okay, that was not what you were meant to do. Would be nice if it gave you a little more of a clue. Okay, so maybe I'm supposed to hold to the right going down here? Yes. Oop, that was close. Or maybe not. There may be no pit here at all. Yep, there's just a wall. And this looks like it's going to be feeling around for more hidden blocks to continue up. Nothing there. Yeah, I think I'm going to not fast forward any part of this level because the flashing lights are bad enough already. And I'm not even photosensitive. Okay. Looks like there's actually a pattern to the blocks here. Come on. Yeah, I think all the movement and flashing is affecting my ability to tell where my character is properly. At least a little bit. These one-tile jumps are not... They should not be this difficult. You got the moving background, you have the waving lines on the actual blocks themselves. Okay, can I get up there? Yes, I can. So that's how you get to these gems, apparently. Okay. So 4 more coins and 2 more gems, and I think if I don't get them, I'm just going to not care. Because I'm sick of this level already. It is an interesting idea, but it's extremely annoying. Take this slow. Okay. There's a floor here, that's good. Yeah, this is rather nervous-making. Yeah. Oh, need to find the way to get in there. Here's... Oh. And I have clams shooting at me, too. Okay, so that's just for the coins there. To continue along here and try to see the pearls shooting with that background. Yeah, it was either get hit by the one or the other. Fortunately, I do have a full stock of hearts from Grassland's Castle. So, running out of health shouldn't be a problem as long as I don't do anything too reckless. Can't even get over there. Okay, this is where it might come in handy to have one of those, yeah, spells that hurts enemies. I think it's a blast spell. Okay, I can't jump back up there. So if there was anything to the right there, I'm going to miss it. I don't think there is, but it's kind of hard to tell. The whole point of this level is you can't tell where things are. Okay, there's another block underneath me there. Okay. So 2 more gems, 1 more coin. Okay. Can't jump back up there again. Yeah, this is just getting to be tedious. Like I said, it's an interesting concept, but it is not fun to play. Okay, that's how you get back up. Which it makes sense that there would be a way back up through the one-way through walk. Jump for it and miss the gem and... Huh. Okay. I have no idea what I was meant to do there. Okay, that's where the exit is. I still don't know how to get to that gem, though. Anyway, back to something much simpler. Here is obviously obvious. You get some coins, some gems. Yeah, like the title says, this is very obvious stage. There's like nothing here. There's all the coins and gems. There's the exit. All good. Except this is still a dystopia stage. It can't possibly be that straightforward, right? Also, it's a red level, which means there's another exit. So if I just come up here, yeah, there's some number blocks up above the prize blocks. There's a password you have to enter here. I don't have the password. We're going to need to find it somewhere. At least that's a really easy stage to 100%. So, funny story. I decided to come back to try another try of Unseen Underground while it was still fairly fresh in my mind, and I completely cleared it, but I forgot to start the recording. So, let's do that again for posterity. 1 coin. 2 coin. There's 2 of the gems. Coins 3 and 4. Okay, and I picked up a blast spell from Earth Grotto to use here. So, boing. I think basically what that does is 1 hit of damage to everything on the screen, so lesser enemies like these will be destroyed outright. Here's gem 3, by the way. And if you go too far to the right here, there is another exit tile, so don't, unless you're just trying to get the exit. Anyway. Blast spell will do 1 hit of damage to everything on or close enough to the screen. So stronger things like the crabs in Beach Walk, you would not be able to take out entirely with a single blast spell, but it would still hurt them. Here's coin 5, and here is coin 6. So that's all the coins. We have just that 1 gem left at the end. And I think that since you do drop down to the exit, there's just a narrow shaft there, so I should be able to do a, short jump. There's a land on the other side. When I tried jumping for the gem directly, I fell in a pit, so there's probably no ground directly beneath it, but you can easily do that. And yeah, that's all the coins, all the gems, 100%. Kind of annoying to look at still, but when you know your way around the level, and you know more or less where everything is, it's not that bad. I found I can even kind of tune out the background. Of course, if you're photosensitive, you probably don't have that luxury, but for me anyway, it's not that bad. So yeah, after obviously obvious, we open up the way to Deathcliff here. It kind of reminds me of the Dark World Death Mountain in Zelda Link to the Past, which is probably on purpose. There are a lot of referential things in this game, so why not one more? In any case, this has been Arafellin playing Zeux' World. Next time we'll be starting Deathcliff, so I hope to see you then.